Dorothy Malone as Constance Mackenzie. Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi. Mia Farrow as Allison Mackenzie. Ryan O'Neill as Rodney Harrington. Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson. Tim O'Connor as Elliot Carson. Christopher Conley as Norman Harrington.
The 48 hours Rodney Harrington has been in jail have been a nightmare for him and others in Peyton Place. Now he walks to a frightening and unknown future, to be arraigned on a charge of murder.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Nothing.
I want to help.
You're here.
I want you to know.
All rise. Court will come to order. Department 2 of Peyton County Judicial District now in session. Judge Charles E. Weber presiding.
People versus Harrington. Are you Rodney Harrington?
Yes, sir.
The people of this state hereby accuse Rodney Harrington of a felony, to wit. On or about the 16th day of July, 1965, County of Peyton, said Rodney Harrington did, there and then, unlawfully, willfully, and feloniously, kill and murder one Joseph Chernak, a human being, with malice aforethought, thereby violating Section 189 of the state's penal law and the peace and dignity of the people of this state. Do you wish to be advised of your rights in this matter?
The defendant has been advised of his rights, Your Honor, and requests that the reading of the rights be waived.
Are you ready to enter a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've heard the charges. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Rodney Harrington, I hereby remand you to the custody of the sheriff of this county. The sheriff is hereby ordered to bring you to this court on the 27th day of this month at 9 a.m. for the preliminary hearing on the charges against you.
With Your Honor's permission, I'd like to make a motion that the court set bail for the defendant. Defendant Rodney Harrington has lived in this town all his life. He's had no prior arrests. He's known to be responsible and reliable by everyone who knows him in this community. Certainly, Your Honor will allow that in this particular case, there's no risk whatsoever to releasing him on bail.
Your Honor, there's no precedent in this state for a defendant in a capital case to be released on bail.
Your Honor, neither is there a precedent against it. I submit that this particular case warrants Your Honor's consideration.
I do not believe that this particular case is a special case that requires special consideration. Request on bail denied.
I'm glad you're here, Leslie. Hello, son.
Hi.
Your Honor, may I have a few moments with my son?
Welcome to use my chambers.
Thank you. Norman. I caught the first as plain I could.
Thanks, Dad.
Have they been treating you all right?
I'm sorry you had to come back to this.
Perhaps if I'd stayed here in the first place, there wouldn't have been any need.
It was my fault, Dad.
That's not going to do any good now, Norman.
Look, he's got a right to know.
Elliot said you'd been trying to reach me.
I quit before I did.
The instinct was there, Norman. It's a start.
Well, I talked him out of it. I didn't want to worry you for nothing.
Is that what it's come to? My son's afraid to worry me.
That was before the police arrested me.
Elliot was rather vague on the phone. I don't know whether he's trying to spare me or...
I'm not a murderer, Dad.
You didn't have to tell me that, Rod. What did you and the Chernak boy fight about?
About me. Rod was trying to get me off the hook.
What hook?
Rita used to go with Chernak. I told you about her the night of graduation when you called. Well, he was spreading a lot of lies about her, and Rod tried to stop him before I did. He was trying to protect me. Because I told him I wanted to kill him.
Norman.
Look, he's in this mess because of me. Now we gotta do something to get him out of it.
We will, Norman. How long has this been simmering?
A while.
There wasn't anyone you could talk it out with.
There was no one.
Tabdal was here.
He's not our father. Oh, I'm sorry, Dad.
So am I.
Find that light in the music. That's just what I've been looking for, something to take my mind off my troubles.
Aren't we all? You'll enjoy it.
Hello, Allison. Hello, Allison. Hello. The world does go on. Isn't it funny? You and my father, now Rodney and me.
You once said that you couldn't write because you hadn't had any experience. Well, I'd have done anything to have protected you from this.
Maybe that's always been our trouble. You trying to protect me, and me thinking I understood. But I didn't, not really.
Alice.
Mother. How did you ever stand it alone?
It was a very private agony. I was in New York and there was nothing I could do.
Why didn't you go back to him?
My mother sent me away because she thought she was protecting me. Whatever terror I felt carrying a child alone wasn't as bad, she thought, as having to watch your father be tried and convicted. I wrote to her. I begged her to let me come back and at least be here. But she said I would only make it worse for him. She said my very presence would be the vivid proof of his motive for killing his wife.
It would have been better if I'd gone away, too.
You were only trying to help.
Help? Oh, I helped, all right. I had to go there and force that poor child to go back over what she saw. I sure did help.
You did what you thought was right.
And then Mr. Schuster did what he thought was right. He went straight to the police. All of us doing what we feel is right. Inch by inch, putting Rodney in the grave. Rodney. You should have seen Rodney. He looked so alone. They've locked him up now. Shut him off from everything. Can't bear the thought of him being locked up like that. Still, my father was locked up for 18 years, and he wasn't much older than Rodney, was he?
No.
Mother, can I ask you a question? Did you ever doubt my father? Did you ever doubt he was innocent? See, Rodney asked me, and I said, no, I didn't. But for one awful moment, I did. I did doubt him. I did think he may have killed Joe Chernak.
Do you still think so?
Oh, no. But for that one moment, I did.
I doubted your father. Much, much longer than a moment.
Oh,
Well, what's this all about?
oh, I'm just happy to see you.